big one for Delhi, isn't it, Lisa?
Yeah, they can celebrate hard. You said, 2012? I think, and also after all of that, they were coming 8th, 6th,
wooden spoon,
7th.
they were wooden spoon specialists.
So they were really struggling. So I think it's been almost a couple of years of them kind of slowly changing, getting the style of play right. Obviously, the name change and the uniform change has worked a treat.
As I say, name change, game change. Two things.
I just personally think that there's obviously a camera crew behind the scenes videoing everything, so they're totally responsible for every movement.
I wish they would be, because this is quite a story, huh?
Yeah, this will be quite a story.
This turnaround is quite a story. To come from 8th to top of the table, boy, what happened there? I've got, because I got my big ear to the ground. They obviously did a lot more than just a name change. We keep talking about that. There's obviously been a change in thought process, right? If you talk seriously about that, there's going to be a change in thought process to bring you from there to here.
Yeah, I think there's two changes. First of all, obviously Shikhar Dhawan, getting him across, I think that was a good move, gave them a bit of experience, top of the order. And then if I'm 100% correct, KG didn't play last year?
KG wasn't there.
Rabada was not. He was injured, and he's leading the bowling stats. He's top of the pops. So I think those have been two big players for them so far, and it's shown in their results. Obviously also with Ricky, and the second year you start to understand your players, know what you can get out of them, know which boundaries you can push and which players you can press for a little bit more, and they've managed to do that. But exciting times for them, to have got through eventually. They're a big state, and you would have expected them to be in a few more finals and competing a few more times, so they'll be happy with this.
Yeah, and also, there's other management changes we've seen. Got Sourav Ganguly in, which the new ownership got Sourav Ganguly in. Great character to have around. He's just a mentor, so he's not a day-to-day coach running the team, but just for even the young Indian players and some of the internationals as well, to just have a leader of that repute.
Yeah, I think the dressing room conversations that the players will get an opportunity because of Ricky Ponting, Sourav Ganguly, the rest of the coaching staff. Those little one-on-one conversations that no one knows of will have a huge impact on that player's development and understanding. Obviously, he's had such an in-depth knowledge of playing in India and what it's like, and touring around India as well. So that will be passed on to the international athletes. But I think as a group off-field, they've got a lot of things right, and now they're starting to see that translate. I've been fortunate enough to speak to Ricky during our Australian summer of how he found the first year, and it's all about him getting used to the new coaching staff and getting the right people involved as well, and getting them to believe in his philosophy and vice versa. So it does take a bit of time for all of that to happen, and now it seems like things are clicking.
And when we were watching the game, there was one moment where we said, this looks like a happy team. I think it was when Shikhar took that catch and Rabada came running and then he picked him up and they did all of that. It's nice to see that as well, right? And Sean, tell us how important that is in a team.
Yeah, well, most importantly, South Africans very friendly guys, so they tend to bring the best out of the rest of the people in the team. And KG's a case in point. He's a hell of a guy. And it's I actually saw a clip of Delhi and one of their team talks, and Ricky was talking about how this was the most fun he's seen them had on the field during the 20 overs, and it's obviously a key part. I know Kohli's gone down the route of making sure that his team enjoy the last part of their campaign, and it's brought around success, and there's no doubt a happy camp will be able to just focus on things. It's almost, in many ways, it's almost like a phone, isn't it, with your apps. So if in a team, if you're playing well, you can just click on the Cricbuzz app and just focus on the game at hand. If there's issues, you have to click on the messages, the emails, the WhatsApps, all those things to try and sort them out.
You got to Twitter, you got to Instagram,
and you got to take your focus off the Cricbuzz app. And then you can lose your focus on trying to play the match. And
I think also you talk about the fun side of things. I've noticed a few of the clips of late as well. Delhi Daredevil Capitals are going out and having fun dancing. And they're getting the international guys to come out and learn the moves.
The Bhangra.
Yeah, exactly. And Chemo Paul's, teaching them the moves of the West Indians. So I think that, that helps as well, away from the cricket field, having something else to do as a group and have a bit of a laugh and a joke. It's paying dividends.
Yeah, it's really paying rich dividends for them. Look at the points table. There you go. Delhi Capitals right at the top, got the second queue now. The first was won by Chennai a couple of nights ago. So two teams, 2 spots gone.